Hey queens, hey queens, hey queens. So, really quick, I wanted to come chit chat with you queens. Um, trying to get this. I'm trying to get this posted. Okay, so there we go. No. Okay, so queens, basically, we are going to be having a master class today. Okay, we're going to have a master class today. We're going to basically realign our energy. Okay, we are going to focus on, as we are doing the first steps in holistic and mind and body and spirit and our how we feel, right? Then with a physical and emotional feeling, we want to come into this master class. This master class is going to help you understand and balance your energy. And how we're going to do that while we're healing one part of the body, we're going to come and to an understanding of why we're going through the diseases we're going through. What's the root of the healing process that we have to begin? Right? A lot of times we don't even understand what the beginning process is. And right, I'm going to teach you about how to get to that root of it and what to do when we speak of Ayurveda, right? Which I'm going to break down to you. Ayurveda is where it's part of medicine. That's the simplest form that I can give you as of right now. When we think of Ayurveda, we think of optimal health. Okay? We think of the holistic way. We think of the natural way. And how can we do that? And that's basically eliminating how we were already taught, how we were already raised, how we were already what we were already doing in the process of us even breaking down our system. So this master class, right? I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, well, I'm feeling better than I did yesterday and stuff like that because I fed my body some more gummies, right? And instead of giving myself the lower dosage of gummies, I sat there and gave myself the higher dosage of gummies, right? Instead of, look, I was just reading about Tylenol. And then I'm like, I know not to put Tylenol on my body. Someone gave me this I went to the, after leaving from the hairdresser, I took Tylenol because I didn't have any gummies with me. I didn't have any of my products with me. And I was so upset with myself, but I couldn't go through with that pain. So now that's why I seen a pimple the other day come up, so I had to flush my system out. But I seen a pimple come up the other day because of putting Tylenol in my body is putting toxins inside of my body. Many of us are doing that. So I haven't been feeding my body the right things as of right now. I have been taking things just to put a band-aid on the issues instead of actually coming to the root of the issues of why am I feeling this way? What do I need to do in order to feel better? What do I need to change in order to feel better? Things like that. But we get into a situation, right, of I don't feel good or I'm going through something. Like I said the other day, queens, we are so busy of trying to figure out why the situation is happening to us when we need to focus on the situation is happening for us. So, for instance, right, not saying that my toothache is a situation, but listen, when we talk about energy and we talk about understanding your energy and balancing that, I know that my energy was off balance. Why? Because the root of the issue, because I've been putting Band-Aid on that issue, right, is self-care. So I'm that person, right? If you was inside of our last conference call, I'm that person that basically I praise other people before I praise myself. I sit there and I appreciate other people before I appreciate myself. That is nuts. Wow. You see what I mean about how I'm on here, I'm showing up, and I'm not always just talking to you, I'm talking to myself. So queens, in order for me to heal, right? In order for me to feel at my full happiest, right? I have to come to the root of my issues, which is basically secondarily is taking care of my Ayurveda system, my whole part of my system, medicine. That medicine for me is not this. It's yoga. It's meditating. It's feeding my body the proper dosage, because these are different dosage. This is a higher dosage. This is a little bit of lower dosage, okay, of CBD. Feeding my body the right dosage of CBD. So while we're healing one part of the body, right, we have to make sure that we're doing things properly in order to heal the other parts of our body, our mind. So it's not always about our physical system, what we feel on the outside. It's what's going on in the inside. How is your digestive system? That's why your stomach sits up high? So queens, listen, we are going to be having a masterclass today at 1 p.m. We're going to be having a lunch and learn masterclass at 1 p.m. Okay? We're going to do, we're going to have a Zoom. I want to say Zoom. As long as I can record it. You know what? Message me. We're going to go on in Facebook group. In the Facebook group, I will be letting you inside of the Facebook group today. So all of you queens that are interested in taking this masterclass, right? Because I had it written down to do a Zoom, but I didn't want to just do a Zoom right now. So, what's wrong, Demonte? So we are going to go into the Facebook group for the masterclass. Let me write this down so I know this. So at 1 p.m. today, we're going to go into the Facebook group, the Reset Your Mindset group. I will post a link right under this in the comments section. so we can basically, you can join it, you can request it, and I will let you in there. Okay, come in with some of your oils, come in with your incense. Okay, because listen, I love me some incense. I burn incense all day. Okay, it helps me set the mood, it helps me set a lot of things. I have frankincense and I have lavender and all sorts of ones, but they are so good, and it just helps you realign yourself. Friends, it really helps you realign yourself. Okay, but come into, I will drop the group link in the comment section below, and we will continue this session, okay, this master class, right, when we get into the Facebook group at 1 p.m. today for our lunch and learn. And listen, I'm telling you, I will help you understand and help you balance your energy system, because it's not just about, oh, we're going to learn how to do yoga. No, listen, I listen to trap music and I could do yoga. Yeah, I know how to balance. Okay, I know how to balance. Okay, but no, it's really connecting with yourself and understanding and knowing who you are. What does your body need? What is your body saying? Queens, listen, we're going to have a conversation, because when, even for us queens, this is a whole different conversation right here. Even for us queens, when we talk about us and we really want to get to connect with us, your vagina, right? Are you listening to your vagina? Are you actually caring for your vagina? Or you're just allowing it to be loose? See, when I say loose, you probably think something different. No, we have to think past all of that. We have to think the fact of, when I say loose, how nurturing are you to your vagina? Do you know when it's upset? Do you know the change? Like, I understand when queens be like, oh, my cycle's coming, or I feel this, I feel. No, do you really know the change? And it goes by what may eating, the environment around us. I know when I say eat, people start thinking starch and sweets, and not just that. See why it's so important for you to be in my understanding and balancing your energy class? I even have it on my website. Because you missed, listen, this is an 8-week program. This is an 8-week program. I have queens that have taken this program so they can connect with their self, so they can start their journey and walk in their journey by manifesting their happiness, by queening up. So when I say it's time to queen up, yes, you have to decide that it's time to queen up. You have to say that, you know what, I'm ready to be on my journey. You have to decide when it's time for you to cleanse your mindset, cleanse your body, reset your mindset, reset your body. Because yes, the doctors said that you may have an autoimmune disease, but guess what? Do you know that you can teach your body and get to the root of the cause of those situations, that disease, and see how to reverse that disease in the process of dealing with all the situations that you need to deal with? So when you're ready to start walking on your journey, walking in your journey, and it's time for you, and you're ready to queen up, then yes, you need to be taking my understanding and balancing your energy. workshop. Yes. Or you're always going to get that feeling of being happy one minute, and then the next minute you're just, I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Because you're not dealing with the situation. You're just putting a Band-Aid on the situation. But anyway, that's for another topic. Yeah, so we are going to get going, queens. We are going to finish our monthly calendar for August. We're going to finish our weekly calendar for this week. We're going to start our all the things that we need to do, right, queens? I am into reading my book. I have my CBD I need to take soon again, because I woke up so early this morning. I woke up like 3 o'clock. So I should be on my second dosage. We have to realize that we all have an endocannabinoid system inside of our body. So if we're not properly feeding our body holistically, this is holistically, right? If you're not properly feeding your body, queens, then you're going to have diseases. If you're not properly feeding your body, if you're not properly feeding your entire system, you're going to have diseases. So instead of putting a Band-Aid on the issue and pushing it to the side, how about come down and figure out the root of the issues? I dare you. So, queens, anyway, I'm going to get going. I have a little couple of things to do, and listen, it's your lifestyle. You create the journey. You manifest your happiness. So we write down in our journal today, right? What am I going to do today that my tomorrow self will thank me for? What am I going to do today, now, that my future self will thank me for? What am I going to do today that my future self, my today self, will thank me for? My future self will thank my today self. So, queens, it's time to queen up. It's time to queen up. So, make sure everything you do it the right way. And I will see you, queens, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our our masterclass today. Okay? We're going to have our masterclass today, 1 p.m., understanding and balancing your energy. I'm going to break down 7 ways of understanding and balancing your energy. Okay? So, I will see you, queens, later. Get out there 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and go for a nice walk, because I know I am. So, I will see you, queens, later. Make sure everything you do it the right way.